Hello everyone, my name is Lego Beast, and this is week 1 of the IPL Season 4. Yeah, IPL Season 4, and I'm pretty excited. I drafted a pretty cool team this season, and I'll probably be releasing a draft video later on. I know there will be a draft video coming out sooner or later that you will see. But, yeah, this week we went against one of the newcomers, being Lagoon, and his team is really good. And looking at what he brought, I was really nervous. This is post commentary, by the way, in case you can't tell. But oops, turn that off. Okay. Yeah, but this battle was really good, and let's go. All right. So first play leads off with his Rotom fan, and this is way too slow. We go there, and I go into my Moongus. We're gonna go fast. All right, and then he uses Air Slash, which was a good idea on his part, but I just wanted to put something to sleep, so I put him to sleep, and that's gonna come in handy a lot in the battle, as you'll see. Next turn, switches out, goes right into Yuxi. This Yuxi's kind of scary because he can set up screens, and I did not really know what to do about this thing. I went to Togedemaru thinking maybe I could just nuzzle it. I do have Sturdy on this thing, so that knockoff really messed up Togedemaru. So I go in for Nuzzle, but he goes right back into that, being at to sleep, so I can't paralyze it. Also, it's an electric type, so it doesn't really matter in the first place. So I decided to switch out, go right back into my Minior. Now this thing, I drafted this thing because I love this thing. So, being that he's asleep, I know he's faster than me, but I was betting that he should be asleep again, so I go for the Shell Smash immediately. And I'm White Herb, not Focus Sash this time, but who knows, I might run Focus Sash sometimes. So the Shell Smash really helped me out. Hit the Stone Edge, kill that. That's one kill for Minior. So already off to a pretty good start. Now he goes into Scissorum. This is a Mega Scissor. And yeah, so I go for Earthquake, only does 26%. So I'm thinking maybe Acrobatics is the good play, but he goes for Swords Dance, which means that a Bullet Punch is going to hurt. But I get the crit on Acrobatics. So right here, he might go for Bullet Punch, but he doesn't. He goes for another Swords Dance. I don't know why, but then I go for Earthquake. Oh, my bad. Wait, he should have gone for Bullet Punch there for some reason. I don't know why he didn't. But then he goes into Ash Greninja, and this thing was a problem. Now, I kept this in thinking that I was going to live, but he hit 4, unfortunately. If he hit 3, I would have lived and probably would have killed the Greninja. But now he gets Battle Bond, and usually that's incredibly scary, but in this case, it wasn't as scary as you might think. So we go into Amoonguss, which he is terrified of. And I just want to put that Greninja to sleep, but instead I end up putting this thing to sleep. And Yuxi being asleep actually was a really good point in this battle. He switches right back in, or not right back in, but he goes to Zygarde 10%, and I go into my Manaphy. Manaphy, however, now this is a weird part in the battle. He sends out Sylveon, and I immediately go for an Ice Beam because I was hoping he's going to stay in my Zygarde, but I don't know why he would. Pretty bad play on my part. But it doesn't really matter because I immediately go for a Tail Glow, getting my special attack way up. He goes for Toxic, and this Toxic kind of proved that I really need to bring Rain Dance, because Manaphy does have Hydration, which gets rid of status effects in the rain. Surf does a lot. Now right here, he used Wish, so I immediately thought he was either going to switch or use Protect, which gave me a perfect opportunity to set up another Tail Glow, which I did. So I use Tail Glow right away. Now I'm at +6 special, or +6 special attack, and that's huge. A Surf, it just one hits the Yuxi. And that's major. So, I decided that I'm not really going to need this thing anymore because I have something else for the Zygarde 10%. So, he sends that in, and of course I'm going to go right back into Amoonguss because Greninja can't touch it. This was a Specs Greninja, I found out, and he goes right into that, put that to sleep immediately, which was, again, pretty big play. So, thinking he was going to sack it, I go for the Sludge Bomb here, but he does not, and he goes right into that thing. And this is where things get pretty wild, alright? I go into Lapras here, because Lapras is a pretty special move. He's used Dragon Dance, and I'm immediately thinking, oh, he's dead. But wait, I got Ice Shard, and it just one hits. And that's great. Yeah, so he goes right into this thing. He uses Dark Pulse. I do not flinch the first time, and I go for Freeze Dry. And it wasn't a crit that I was hoping that was going to kill, but it didn't. Goes for another Dark Pulse, so another Freeze Dry is going to kill, but unfortunately I flinch, and that really kind of screwed me over. So I just go for an Ice Shard to get off some damage, because it didn't really matter at that point, and Lapras goes down. I think I would have gotten those last 2 kills if it stayed alive, but who knows. So I go into Amoonguss, just to finish things off. He goes into that. I use Giga Drain, think he's going to stay in, because he's at 9, but he doesn't. Stays asleep. He's going to stay asleep, so I go right for the Sludge Bomb, kill that thing, and then he goes into Greninja, And Amoongus is just going to finish things up. Goes for a Dark Pulse. If I flinched here, I feel like I would have lost, but you never know. But I won this week with a 3-0, pretty unexpectedly. I did not think I was going to be able to win this battle. But yeah, next week we'll have live commentary, probably. But I really hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait for the rest of the season. See you later.